Inflation has risen at its highest rates in 3 decades. Many Americans now are too young to remember the pain and uncertainty inflation wreaked on the country in the 1970s, a period economists dub as the Great Inflation, when wages and prices snowballed and the purchasing power of savings dwindled before a painful correction that led to a recession and double-digit unemployment rates in the early 1980s. You might be thinking, what is the result of inflation? How it is going to affect you? Over the long term, inflation erodes the purchasing power of your income and wealth. This means that even as you save and invest, your accumulated wealth buys less and less, just with the mere passage of time. Worried about how inflation is going out of control, resulting in hyperinflation, you can save yourself with these strategies. This video unveils 7 essential strategies to weather the storm, with life-saving tips, and trust me when I say number 5 and 7 are the most important for your survival. 1. Review your budget. If you don't have a budget, it's time to create one. If you are not planning, you are planning to fail. A budget is simply a plan for your money. Without a plan, it's easy to let those hard-earned dollars slip through your fingers. As the cost of everything goes up, a budget can help you to make more informed and inflation-friendly decisions. During your budget planning, look for opportunities to cut items. While there's likely nothing you can do about the cost of rent or your mortgage, you might be able to reduce the size of your subscription or entertainment budget. 2. Diversify your income. Diversifying your income means having multiple sources of earnings to reduce risk and increase financial stability. Here are some beginner-friendly ways to diversify. Explore side hustles. Find a hobby or skill you enjoy and see if you can turn it into a small business or freelance gig. Invest in stocks. Consider investing in stocks or exchange-traded funds, ETFs. Start with a small amount and gradually learn more about the stock market. Real estate investment. If possible, explore real estate options like rental properties or real estate investment trusts, REITs. Create an emergency fund. Set aside some money in a savings account for unexpected expenses. This can act as a financial safety net. Online income streams. Explore online platforms for additional income, such as selling handmade crafts, offering services on freelancing websites, or even creating content on platforms like YouTube. Educational courses. If you have expertise in a particular area, consider creating and selling online courses. Dividend-paying stocks. Invest in stocks that pay dividends. This can provide a steady income stream. 3. Pay down high-interest debt. 1. List your debts. Make a list of all your debts, noting their interest rates and outstanding balances. 2. Prioritize high-interest debt. Focus on paying off debts with the highest interest rates first. This saves you money in the long run. Consider debt snowball or avalanche. The snowball method involves paying off the smallest debt first, while the avalanche method tackles the highest interest rate debt. Choose the method that fits your style. 4. Batch errands. Consolidate your errands given the rising cost of gas. Making multiple trips for errands throughout the week can become costly. Instead of constantly commuting to the store, consider consolidating your errands to complete them all in a single trip. This advice applies whether you use your own vehicle, public transit, or a ride-sharing service. The more errands you bundle into one trip, the greater your potential savings. 5. Invest in TIPS. Treasury Inflation Protected Securities, TIPS, are a government investment aimed at safeguarding against inflation. What distinguishes TIPS from other government securities is their dynamic principle, which fluctuates in line with inflation, as gauged by the Consumer Price Index, CPI. Increased inflation results in higher income payments for investors. TIPS are available in 5, 10, or 30-year terms. Upon maturity, you receive either the augmented principal reflecting inflation or the original value, ensuring that your initial investment principal is never at risk. 6. Speak to a financial advisor. A financial advisor can help you navigate inflation by creating a personalized plan. They may suggest investing in assets like Treasury Inflation Protected Securities, TIPS, or diversifying your investments to include options that typically perform well during inflation. Additionally, They can guide you in adjusting your budget and saving strategy to mitigate the impact of rising prices, helping you protect and grow your wealth despite inflationary pressures. 7. Make tax-efficient investments. Make your investments work smarter with taxes. Put things that don't lose much money to taxes in regular accounts and things that lose more in special accounts that help you save on taxes. This way, you can keep more of your money and make the most out of your investments. Coming to the conclusion, to be well prepared for inflation and hyperinflation, it's crucial to pay attention to how governments communicate. They often use complex language to control information. Learn to decipher official statements, focusing on both what they say and what they omit. Many concepts are not as complicated as they may seem, and if you find it hard to understand, it often means they might not want you to. Stay vigilant and question information for a clearer understanding. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more weekly investment tips.